Hi, I'm Evan Pantazi. I'm answering a question or a request actually from Carlos Castro on YouTube. We're doing all these films with different martial styles in integrating the Kyusho into them, from Shotokan and Weichi and Goju, even the Kung Fu styles like Tai Chi, Praying Mantis, you name it, the Kyusho fits in because remember, Kyusho is the basis of all martial arts. You are attacking the opponent's weaknesses. If you're attacking their strengths, what are you doing? Okay, it's not a martial art. Okay, it's just bludgeoning the person. The art aspect is getting to these weaker structures and these weaker vital targets and zones to cessate the person, or just to get control of them or advantage. Anyway, his request was for Tai Chi. Now, if you've looked at these videos on YouTube, you'll see a lot of Tai Chi movements. And you'll see the Tai Chi movements also within other forms. Like, for example, the Fuq Sao out of the Wing Chun. Okay, now that Fuq Sao could also be the single whip posture. All right, so what I'm going to do is put a compilation of some of the knockouts that I've done on YouTube. There's one that hasn't been on YouTube yet, but let's explain some of the moves. First of all, there's brush knee and push. Okay, I'm going to use that in conjunction on a two-man knockout with the single whip of the Tai Chi. So I'll be doing two knockouts, one with the brush knee and push, one with a single whip. Now let me preface all of this also by saying that I studied Tai Chi with Master Bosun Mak down in Boston from 35 years ago. All right, so she does a combined Tai Chi because she was into the Wushu. Now this combined Tai Chi has maybe some different names for the different postures, but they are the same postures. And the combined Tai Chi was a combination developed by the Chinese state for competition in the Wushu arena. So they would blend the Wu, Sun, Fu, Chen, and Yang styles of Tai Chi into one conglomerate form, so they could judge them easier rather than have one person do Yang long style and another person do Chen or Wu, because it'd be hard to judge because there are different attributes in each one of those styles. So they did a combined Tai Chi, and that's what I studied, and I've been doing it for 35 years. But to get back to the postures, we have the brush knee and push that will be first. We'll be doing also the single whip in that same knockout, a two-man knockout front and back. Also, what you're going to see is step forward and press. That you've seen from the Wing Chun Tagumi film. That's a compression, and you'll also see parting the wild horse's mane or hands strum the lute, whatever way you want to think of it. And that's the knockout that hasn't been shown on YouTube yet. So anyway, this is for you, sir. Thank you for the question. Other people, I would like you to ask your questions, okay, so we can come up with the different answers for you. Remember, Kyusho is not a martial art. Kyusho is a study of the anatomy, the physiology, and the functionality of the human body. And with that, we can integrate it into any style. And my pleasure is to break down these styles. I've been doing this for decades. And I have no qualms about doing a Goju or a Shotokan or a Taekwondo or Tai Chi or a Soam Dao, any style, because I practice the movements and the Kyusho within movements, and they are all the same. As example, you have a Shotokan kata that has the hands coming up and out to the sides. Okay, it's from Hengetsu. But you also have the Pasai form that has the hands coming up to the side. So it's the same thing. All right. So what we're looking for is not the differences in different styles, but the similarities. And we're also looking for what they could possibly be targeting. And by studying Kyusho, we get deeper meaning to our techniques and a viable self-protection, rather than thinking of this as a double block for two people punching from both sides. I've seen that bunkai on YouTube many times, and to me it just doesn't make sense. You would not stand in between two people and do this, because now they're going to kick you or punch you with another hand, okay? And you can't address both people at the same time. Ludicrous bunkai, okay, from my standpoint. All right, I understand that that's what people were taught, so they just replicate and they document. But let's get serious movements. The old katas and the old masters would not have done this if it was for double blocking. They would have blocked and moved toward one person, got behind the person using it for a shield from another person attack, etc. Okay, they weren't stupid men, and they weren't just working in the dojo. They were working to save possibly their own life. So again, that kind of a movement has a serious meaning. Our job is to ferret it out, learning the Kyusho first, and then applying these actions to the Kyusho and to the human body. And again, we're going to be using the brush, knee, and push. Okay, we're going to be using single whip. We're also going to be using step forward and press, and we're also going to be doing hand strum the lute or parting the wild horse's mane. It depends on your style of Tai Chi and what you call it. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy this film.